Welcome.
The spellbinding sounds of Papiamentu, an enchanting island language. Its rhythms and cadence permeate the air. It's in the music, on the streets, at the supper table. It's the cultural soundtrack to the Caribbean island and people of Curacao. While Papiamentu is the local language, most islanders switch easily between English, Dutch, and Spanish, just as Papiamentu is an exotic blend of many languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Dutch, English, African, and Indian. The people who speak it are a blend of cultures from Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Curaçaoans lay claim to some 55 ethnic backgrounds. It's a reflection of Curaçao's rich and dramatic past. In the 15th century, European explorers were knocking on the doors of the New World. One Caribbean isle was discovered, then another. In 1499, Alonso de Ojeda, a lieutenant of Christopher Columbus, laid foot on this island, Curaçao. This island in the South Caribbean Sea lies just 40 miles off the present-day coast of Venezuela. Sister islands Aruba and Bonaire are just to the west and east. It's a small island, only 40 miles long and 8 miles at its widest point. Even so, competing European empires considered Curaçao strategically and commercially vital. They prized its deep-water harbor. Colonial occupation went back and forth over the centuries, first claimed by Spain. Then came the Dutch conquest of 1634. Curaçao is not your typical Caribbean destination. It's like a piece of Northern Europe in the Southern Caribbean. It's different. A fascinating combination of cultures, architectural styles, and foods. Even the landscape defies stereotype. Curaçao is deep in the tropics, surrounded by water. Look one direction, you see bright blue water expanding to the horizon. Look the other way. Curaçao's Table Mountain terrain, adorned by the signature Kadushi cactus trees. These are not images for a fleeting glance. Instead, linger. Heighten your senses to the strange formations and the quiet rustlings of this panorama. Take time to soak in this scenery, nature's wondrous background to this colorful island culture. Indeed, Curaçao is a place for the senses. Smell, see, taste, listen. This is Willemstad, Curaçao's largest city, a city unequaled for its mix of Dutch and West Indian culture. Willemstad is Amsterdam in the Caribbean. While the gables are Dutch, the pastel colors are distinctly Caribbean. Outside Holland, Willemstad is unrivaled in having so many well-crafted treasures from the 1600s and 1700s. These treasures have made Willemstad one of the most remarkable UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the Caribbean. This section is called Punta. Across the harbor is Otrobanda, also rich in history and architecture. To experience both Otrobanda and Punta, get out and walk. Take it slow. The trade winds, the salty air, the pedestrians on the street season your experience here. It's part of the way of life. Walk by cafes, shops, and sidewalk vendors selling local snack food. Wander through the narrow alleys and back ways of old Curaçao. At turn after turn, restored buildings offer even more examples of blended colonial and Caribbean architecture. These refurbished mansions in the Charlot district also contribute to Willemstad's world-recognized treasures. Over time, people on this island modified traditional colonial architecture to meet the practical living needs of this warm, dry climate with its steady trade winds. They added verandas, porches, and shutters. Also in Punda, and indicative of Curaçao's diverse past, Mikveh Israel Emmanuel Synagogue. It's the oldest synagogue in continuous use in the Western Hemisphere, founded in 1732. It also has what's believed to be the oldest Jewish cemetery in the New World. Connecting Punda and Outra Banda is the 19th century Queen Emma Bridge. It's an old-fashioned pontoon bridge that floats open to let boats and ships into the harbor. This bridge is at the heart of the rhythm and pace of Willemstad. When evening falls, Willemstad bathes in the warm glow of seaside lights. Reflections of centuries-old buildings mingle with the light of the moon in St. Anna Bay. Globe-lined walkways invite nighttime strolls along the waterfront. Away from the city, the surf and the beaches beckon. In all, 38 of them welcome you. Most are on the south and west sides of the island. The sand is soft, the seawater crystal clear, the breeze gentle. At the larger beaches, crowds gather. People come here to socialize. People watch. Take advantage of amenities like thatched umbrellas and refreshments. And of course, to enjoy the sunshine. Further up the western coast, smaller attended beaches provide a relaxing experience. They are secluded, yours to explore, undisturbed. You, the beach, and time. There's also easy access to water sports equipment. Curaçao's southwest coast is ideal for water activities of every kind. Even at night, some beaches, such as Mambo Beach, are centers of activity. Shore diving is ranked among the best in the Caribbean, and dive operators offer access to outstanding dive sites offshore as well. Dip beneath the water's surface and find a world of fantasy. Places like the Mushroom Forest, home to giant mushroom-shaped star coral formations. Or the Sponge Forest, where huge breaker sponges grow up to 6 feet high and 4 feet wide. Swim by 50-foot brain coral and gaze at lace gorgonias. Diving off Curaçao is marked by outstanding visibility and dramatic vertical drop-offs. In some places, undersea walls plunge almost straight down to rare worlds of rope sponges, soft coral, and other beautiful sea life. However you spend time, listening to local music makers, appreciating a generous serving of Keishi Yana, meandering along the Willemstad waterfront, living it up on the beach, or chatting with an island fisherman, your experience here is colored by the vivid landscapes, the intoxicating aromas, and the mesmerizing sounds of this enchanting island and its people. These all combine to create a living, exotic mural of the authentic Dutch Caribbean. Come to Curaçao for a real different vacation experience.
Until you come again. Ayo!